Edexcel, AS&A level mathematics, a pure mathematics, year 1 and 2. Adding and subtracting surds. We can apply our knowledge of like terms in algebra to help simplify expression involving the addition and subtraction of surds. We highlighted this subject in last session, and today we are going to solve some examples on this topic. So now I'll take some example to highlight and clarify the theory. Now you can see here, simplify the following. 2 under the square root 3 plus 4 under the square root 3. So the solution for this one will be like this. You see, as long as this under the square root, it is similar to this one, it is the same, so I can consider this one as cofactor of this term, and we can just add 2 plus 4 and it will equal to 6 to the multiplied by square root of 3. It is exactly like when we say 2x plus 4x. You remember this one from algebra. So you see, x and x, they are similar, so we can just add 2 to 4. So it will be 6 multiplied by x. And this is exactly what we are doing with surds. Now, come to this example. 4 multiply under the square root of 6 plus 3 multiplied by under the square root of 2 minus 3 multiplied by under the square root of 6 plus 2 multiplied by under the square root of 2. You see, here the explanation. Now we have, you see, we have, these are similar under the square root 6, this one 6, and you see, this one under the square root of 2. So we have two terms with under the square root of 6 and two terms under the square root of 2. So I'll collect these two terms, 4 under the square root of 6 and minus 3. So I'll do like this, 4 under the square root of 6 minus 3 under the square root of 6. I'll collect like this. You see, here it is plus 3 under the square root of 2 plus 2 under the square root of 2. So now, you see, why I collected because I collected these terms, because 6 and 6 under the square root, they are similar. And here it is 2 and 2, they are similar. So 4 minus 3, it is 1. 1 under the square root of 6. And here it will be 3 plus 2, it is 5 under the square root of 2. This one is usually omitted because it does not mean anything. So we can write it as under the square root plus 5 square root 2. You see, this is the final result. So it has been done this way. Now, here, you see, here I can also simplify 5 under the square root minus under the square root of 8. So I write this one, I'll solve this one like this. 5 under the square root, it is the same, minus this one, I can write it as 4 multiplied by 2. Okay. And then this one, 5 under the square root minus. You see, 4, I can take it out from this and from the square root, it will be 2. And this one is left inside. So it is 5 under the square root of 2 minus 2 under the square root of 2. And it will equal 3 under the square root of 2. Now, solving more example, come to B